Hi, you guys. I'm currently outside waiting on my dogs to come inside. It has been kind of a long day, but I wanted to kind of go over. I'm also, to be clear, on my child's picnic table. And yes, it is loud. There's lots of bugs and nature around right now. It's kind of nice though. It's been over 100 degrees, so when the sun's down, it feels great. But today I wanted to talk about my husband and I's parenting style. I should preface this by saying, obviously we have young children, so we're basing this off of what I'm telling you we're basing it off of and past experiences. And then also, we're not professionals at all. We mess up, we adapt, and just because we say we're doing something right now does not mean that's what we will be doing in the future. It's just what's working for us now. So, first off, I guess we'll start with disciplining and things like that. We use the BratBusters parenting style. You can listen to her podcast. She has a program to go through. We actually are using the free services right now, and it's working for us. And then if we need it, we will pay. But we use her podcast, I found her through like a Facebook short video, and I really like her parenting style. And we definitely, she's still 2. She still has tantrums. She still has frustrations. It's not perfect, but her tantrums are getting shorter. Her behavior is getting better. She's more helpful, and it's been commented on a lot by people we do know and people we don't know in public, how well behaved she is, how polite she is, things like that. And I'd really like to attribute that to the way that we've gone about parenting, and also just her personality in general. She's so sweet. But that being said, we are very routine based. We also don't put up with an attitude. Like, if you want to have your feelings, you're more than welcome to have your feelings. But you're still going to end up doing what we say. So if she wants to have a tantrum, that's fine, but she's going to have the tantrum on the floor and we're going to ignore it. We're not going to give in to it, and then we're going to go about our day. That's it. That's it's a very, very basic version of what BratBusters parenting is, but that is what we're doing. That being said, sleep schedule routine-wise, we follow the Moms on Call. Also listen to the podcast, but we follow the Moms on Call. So we are currently using the basic baby care, which is 0 to 6 months. And then it's in my daughter's room, so I'm not going to get it out. We have the 6 to 14 month book as well. And then we use the toddler book, which is 15 month to 4 years. So obviously we are in this stage for my oldest and this stage for my youngest. I kind of like it. It's got basic baby care, feeding, sicknesses. It's by 2 moms who are also, I believe both of them are RNs, yes, pediatric nurses. But they have basics, common illnesses, sleep, typical days, safety. So I'm not going to give it away, but one thing that we do, so this is like a schedule for eating, sleeping, wake up, some activities to do, middle of the night feeds, how to wean off of middle of the night feeds, which we are currently trying to do. Like I said, we are not perfect on it, and especially with my husband being gone a lot, it's just hard. Then the toddler book, we use this as well. The second book, the one that I don't have in front of me, is actually the book that I got first, and I definitely is the most used. You can tell it's the most used. This one I actually did not get for Everly. I got this for Oakland. I did not have this, but I really, really liked it with Everly for the 6 month to 14 month book. And then I already had this one and was enjoying this one. So I went ahead and got the infant book. But this one kind of goes through behaviors, and they definitely do have similarities in BratBuster parenting. It really comes down to between the common thread between both of these is that your kids are capable of learning, that they're capable children, and that you just have to lead them and they will follow. That's kind of what the common thread. I'm very dumbing down both of them, but is the very common thread in this is your baby can learn, they can adapt, they can do it. And so we follow these for routines. Funnily enough, the daycare, while they don't say that they follow a routine, the kids' routines are very, very similar to these at the daycare. Like meal times, nap times, things like that are very, very similar to the Moms on Call schedules. The exception to that is the Moms on Call schedules start at 7 a.m. We have to wake up our kids at 6 and 6:30. They're early risers. That's something that we haven't been able, even with these books and anything else I've researched, to be able to nip in the bud at this point. They're just both are early risers. But that being said, they do wake up earlier, so we kind of move their bedtime a little bit earlier, but generally the schedule is followed on here. I absolutely love these books. I highly recommend these books, even if you don't use every single piece of advice. Do go back for reference, for illnesses, for like, I don't know what to do in this instance, and I like having a physical copy of the book. Fun fact too, I am starting to use ChatGPT more, and I have put this as like what would you call that? Kind of a parameters when I ask questions on parenting, to use BratBusters for the kind of discipline, and for routines and schedules to use Moms on Call, and it has really, really helped. Here come the dogs. So on that note, it's time for them to go inside. Like I said, we're not perfect. Our kids they are kids and they have their moments, and we're currently going through a phase where Oakland is up every 2 hours, if not every 30 minutes, and I'm exhausted. That being said, they're our kids and they're not going to follow a routine perfectly. However, they do learn, and we notice that the routine really, really helps them. So if you're looking for routines, I highly recommend Moms on Call, referencing for books, and for parenting styles, for tantrums, for learning respect of parents, and still becoming their own person. I recommend BratBusters Parenting. Those are just my 2 recommendations. As of now, I just have really enjoyed them, and we have seen lots of success. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.